Yo, what is up, YouTube? What's up, Raider Nation? It's playoff week, baby. The Raiders are in the playoffs. Still great. We're 2 days away. The injury report is out for the most part. We know who's playing, who's not playing. We get an idea of what the weather's like, possibly in Cincinnati. We're in the playoffs, baby. We have not been able to say that or talk about anything playoff related. Good news for the Raiders since 2016. In 2016, Carr was already just, dead in the waters, and we had to go into Houston with a third string rookie quarterback who's never started in the NFL, and Connor Cook, and we all know how that went. That didn't go very well. So we're in the fucking playoffs. Excuse my language, but I'm excited. I know a lot of you excited. I didn't see any toxicity this week on Twitter. It's just been a neutral, just hopeful zone that not only did we make the playoffs, we got a great matchup against the Bengals, who are the 4th seed, and we're the 5th seed, okay? We didn't just barely make the playoffs as a 7th seed, okay? We are in as the 5th seed. Get it straight. Let everyone know. All you little haters, all you fucking, I cussed again, I'm trying not to cuss, but all you mother effers who were trying to say we barely edged it in, we don't deserve it. The whole media all week long was just talking about the Chargers, how it's a shame that Justin Herbert isn't in the playoffs, how it's a shame that this Charger team lost the game, how the Raiders don't belong in the game, and how the Chargers called a timeout and pretty much gave the Raiders the victory. That's some BS. That shit has been pissing me off all week long. The Raiders deserve to be in the playoffs. We earned our spot. We beat their asses. We let them back into the game with 4 minutes left. Let's be honest. We had that 2-score lead. That game was dead in the waters. But that's in the past. Whatever. Screw it. They don't want to talk about us. The Raiders got to go out and give another reason to talk about them next week. So our matchup against Cincy, we played them in Week 11. Obviously, our team is a lot different now compared to then and whatnot. Definitely love our chance this weekend, guys. And hear me out. So when we played them Week 11, we started off the game really good, really hot, good pressure. We were great pressure on Burrow, who is the most sacked quarterback in the league. And Max Crosby tore it up against the Chargers. And Yannick Ngakoue actually had a really good game against the Bengals, forcing a fumble that should have been 7, and we only settled for a field goal. Our red zone offense was horrible. There was also another sack that Yannick got, and then but that was called back. Then a penalty on Yannick too. It was roughing the passer, I believe, on a 3rd and 6 would have gave us the ball back. So a lot of mistakes in this game because it was really close up into the 4th quarter. Going into the 4th quarter, it was 13-6. We were only down by a score, a touchdown, and a lot of mistakes. Corey Littleton definitely not playing defense right now. Divine Diablo is in there, so that's good to look forward to. Like I said, the bad mistakes on defense. There was a Quentin Jefferson offsides on a Yannick sack. Some missed 3rd and 3 opportunities on the offense. Was really sluggish this entire game. Had to settle for 3 on the offense. And the offense just struggled overall. I don't think we were aggressive in the run game. I think we had an 87% success rate on first down running the ball, and we only ran the ball a little over 10 times with Josh Jacobs, which was not great. We ran the ball a lot with Kenyon Drake, and I think that was a mistake. Not utilizing Josh Jacobs, who's probably a better runner today with his hurt ribs than he was in Week 11. So that's something to look forward to. But this game got away from us, definitely. They kicked a field goal late in the 4th quarter to make it 16-6. And as the Raiders were driving down the field, made it interesting. With 10 minutes left to go, it was 13-16. This game was definitely in our grasp. And we kind of let the Bengals drive downfield. Couldn't get off the field, the defense, on 3rd downs in the 4th quarter. And they drove down and scored. And Carr, with 4 minutes left and only down by 9 points, which is a 2-possession game, he throws a pick. And then they go down and take advantage of that, and they get 7. And then right after that, Carr fumbles, and that's pretty much the game. So this game got away from us in the fourth quarter off of some silly mistakes, and really this game really came down to the offense just being completely stale, and the defense kind of just being gassed towards the end of the game and not being able to stop. So the keys to the victory in this game on Saturday is simple. We just need to contain Joe Mixon. Do not let them get the run game going, because that will open up Jamar Chase and T. Higgins over there in the backfield to really be able to explode. Put pressure on Joe Burrow. If we put pressure on this guy, he is going to fold. He folded in this game a lot. There was a lot of tossed up balls that could have been intercepted, or sacks that were missed. He did run the ball a couple times on third down that gave him first downs. Contain Joe Mixon. Put the pressure on Joe Burrow on defense at least, and get off the field on third downs. No dumb penalties. No 3rd and 13 holding on the defense calls. We have to be smart this game. These guys really have to buckle it up and be smart. And offensively, it's simple. Derek Carr, playoff Carr, needs to show up. He needs to play like the quarterback we all know he can be. Last week was still a little iffy. His numbers weren't great. We did enough to win the game. Josh Jacobs was definitely a fault of that because of his running. What he was doing was so good. We got to keep running the ball with Jacobs. Pound the ball. It's supposed to be a cold, potentially snowy day in Cincy, so run the rock. Let Jalen Richard get a couple touches. This guy is electric. He's playing to win the game, which is awesome. His energy is infectious. So it's going to come down to the offense actually controlling the ball, possession of time compared to Week 11, where we were getting blown out in the possession. They doubled our possession time. They had over 30 minutes towards the end of the game, and we had just barely 15 minutes maybe. So half of that's not going to win you a football game, especially in the playoffs. So I think the Raiders are a way better and different team right now than they were in Week 11 for sure. And I really like our chances. I think we're a pretty evened out football team. They're hot too, don't get me wrong, but we've won 4 straight. We've played 4 playoff games already, and we've won each one in close fashion for for most of that. But that's at the end of the day. We got Derek Carr, behind center, and I am more than confident if it comes down to a clutch moment that Derek Carr can deliver. Excuse the fucking bell rattles. My dog needs to go outside. But I feel very confident that Derek Carr can be clutch again, man. This guy has 30 game-winning drives, and if it comes down to the last drive or an overtime game, I'm more than confident that we can win. We're undefeated in overtime games with Derek Carr, and that tells you enough. We've all had our criticism of him, especially this season and the years past. And this is his chance. He's proved us wrong already the last few weeks by getting us these W's and getting us into the playoffs. And now it's going to come down to what can playoff Carr deliver. And it's going to be a great hostile environment in Cincy. I hope to see a lot of Raider fans out there. I'm sure some will travel. I'm super stoked, excited. We are the first game, though, which is kind of scary. I am nervous, but I'm so excited just to watch. And whatever happens this Saturday, I'm really proud of this football team. I'm really proud of being a Raider fan this year. I really feel like it just feels great. It feels great to be a fan of this team after everything we've been through as fans, as players, as the team, as the name, and all of that. It's tough. It's really tough. This is not for the weak. I'll tell you that. Well, anyways, that's my prediction. I think the Raiders can win this weekend. Obviously, I'm rooting hard, but I really like our chances. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I know most of us are just pumped. Where are you watching the game? Are you going out to watch the game? Hosting a barbecue to watch the game? How are you doing it? Are you in Vegas to watch the game? Or are you traveling to Cincinnati? If I got anybody watching this that's going out to Cincinnati, more salute to you. I envy you just a little bit. I wish I could be out there. That would be amazing. One day I'll get to witness a playoff game. But let's go Raiders, baby. Let's go get a dub in Cincy. Let's shock the world. Underdogs once again, baby. Raiders. Job's not done. Let's go, DC.